Oof. What's going on in my car? Preston, you have to be stopped. Okay, no flick. Early for once. Low should do. Also, I keep saying Shadoo. I almost guarantee your name is Shadow, I just realized, but my brain is like, Shadoo. Shadooby-dooby-doo. Great touch, teammate. Oh my god, he's cooking. Oh my god, he's cooking him. Ah, you should have flipped earlier. Okay. I was trying to trick him a little bit. Thought he was closer. That's cool. Oh my god. Well, it is Shadow. I had to get crafty. You know what Shadow in Swedish is? No. Hey, Soro. Hey, TB. I thought it was Shador. Never, dude. Honestly, I should have demoed K. Oh, it is Skug. Okay, that's funny. Okay, so you still kept the same username in a way. I lost all your rank? I don't know if that's how it works. Do you mean like you're unranked now and you used to not be? Well, you just didn't play. You don't have to like replay all your games like a lot. You just play like 3, I think, and then you get it back. You'll be fine, Soro. Buck up, partner. Yeehaw and whatnot. Oh? 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 I used all my boost for that recovery because I didn't expect teammate to have that launch at him. Uh-oh, they didn't see the pre-flip coming. I don't know why they were both on the wall there. Very easy goal. I purposely cut low because I wanted that guy to not be able to get the read, but then I saw Doge backing up. I'm like, uh-oh, buddy, you're not positioned. He thought. I've been meaning to ask, how do you have your chats combined next to the scoreboard? There's a YouTuber called Nutty, and he made a script that combines the YouTube and Twitch chats. I think his channel name is It's Nutty LOL. I can't remember exactly. Ah, tried to scoop that, but that was not a likely angle. Okay. Take a look, thanks so much. Yeah, no problem. It's not an easy thing to find. I used to have a program called Restream that did it, but for some reason they decided actually, well, not for some reason, they had it as a free feature, and then all of a sudden it was just like, what if it's not? And you're like, what? And then they just made it way worse. It made the program like utterly useless. I was actually like considering using it for other features because the chat app was so good, and then they took it away. I'm like, well, you took away like the one thing that was free for so long. Now it's like there's no point to use it for anything else. Like, yeah, all those other features are cool, but like without the chat overlay, it's not worth it. Hey, culos. I almost peaked, but I glitched. And then your reset broke. I mean, I've been there for glitch resets where you're about to touch the ball in the reset. Nice shot, wow. Where you're about to touch the ball and then you get a reset and then the server and your car don't line up, so it goes, and then the ball just like falls off your car and you're like, all right. I'm at the top of C2, I'm C1. But calm down, dude. You said you were at the top of C2. And that's not losing all your rank. I thought you meant like negative 300 on the day. I'm like, that's losing all your rank. We had a friend of mine who was queuing with someone, and he said he was tilt queuing. He's like, what do you mean? And it was revealed that that guy got his highest ever rank and then proceeded to lose, get this, 21 straight games. Like, I've had some pretty gnarly loss streaks, chat, but I don't think I've ever broken a double digits, much less 21 consecutive games dropping the ball. Ah. Oh. Yeah, it's a forfeit. Not gonna lie, teammate, I thought you were closer, so I was like, I'm just gonna lay it in front of you. My bad. Oops. Ball bounced out a little more than I thought. My bad. My bad. Your first in-game reset too? Ah, you got another one, don't worry. If you can do it once, you can do it again. No, I want to hit that in the ceiling, but I hit too little, or too shallow. Yeah, I don't know why I'm going wide. I was like, teammate might be left alone there. Nice bomb, teammate. Was a 4 in a row, but that's what I'm saying, like, loss streaks are fine, but like, I was thinking to myself, like, at what point do I think I would stop? I've debated ending streams after I lost, I think it was like 8 or 9 in a row, and I was really tilted, but like, I genuinely can't even fathom queuing for what has to amount to like 2.5 hours without ever getting a win. Like, that is just psychotic. And that first touch was really yikes. I found it? Good. Next time, absolute lifesaver? Yeah. I would hope that wouldn't save your life. I would hope your life would be unchanged and maybe slightly improved, but either way. Imagine getting threatened by thieves and they're like, we're gonna murder your family. Leak your hard drive unless you download Nutty's chat app. Thinking about getting back in Rocket League? No better time than today. Second best time was yesterday. Audio alerts might be off. They are! Hi, E-Rich. Yeah. Twitch and YouTube decided to take days off from actually alerting me about anything, so. That's really funny. No, I was being threatened with his aggressive head pats. Oh no. Not VTubers. Man, maybe if I went for the speed flip, I just didn't trust that I would be able to angle that correctly. I don't mind what teammate did there, but if he hits it slightly forward, that's fine. The fact that he hits it right back in the middle, assuming I'm right next to him, is a little rough. That's actually gonna come right back to you. Just kidding. Nice. Oh my god, that guy was... I thought he had the chow. Honestly, I thought he would bite a little harder, so I wanted to slow it down, but he actually bit at the right time, but he actually jumped like at the wrong angle. That was funny. Trying to spike that, make it hard. Nice. Trying to hit it backward just a little bit. Go. Also, the NFL season has been playing games on Saturday. Is that like a thing for this season? Or has it always been like that in week 18 and wildcard? I feel like I was going insane when I was like refreshing YouTube on Saturday morning or Saturday evening. And it was like, here's the highlights. I'm like, highlights of what? It's Saturday. I thought that was like college football. For several years, man. It shows how much I've been out of it for watching the NFL. I genuinely was like super lost. I'm like, I can't believe no one else is. I'm like, I haven't seen any tweets like, man, love it that they've changed it to blah 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 or whatever, you know. Easy first game. That's not my first game, Shadow. Maybe count better. Matt L. You sumbitch. What brings you to this sector of the internet? Oh my god, teammate actually almost got away with that second save. I'm not gonna lie, that was a pretty weak aerial by me, but this guy had the slowest takeoff that I'm like, he's literally gonna full send for this all air dribble. That guy literally could not have used his boost any better on that air dribble. He might be the greatest GC2 of all time. Yes, King, yes. Shoot the ball weakly, yes. Yes, Taco, yes. That's really funny. That's really funny. Favorite type of beer? I don't have one. I hate beer. I was actually just talking about this literally yesterday. I despise all types of beer. Beer isn't actually a good drink. People just gaslight themselves into thinking that it is. That did not look like he was hitting the post. I thought it was pretty wide. What? Oh. I was competing for a different type of touch there. Okay, well. I didn't see teammate commit on the first one, so I'm like, oh, he's not going to go again. And he did. What's Discord? Exclamation point Discord. I wasn't sure if he wanted to pinch or something. He was like heading inside, but he wasn't like 50ing it. And I'm like, you have enough time for a flick, so I'm not really sure what you're trying to accomplish here. Why is this guy horrible in every case except for going for resets? This is insane. I like how he teed it up for teammate to clear it and he still missed. Guy literally hit it so hard that he messed up his reset on the triple, and then our teammate just goes, whew! I was waiting for his chow because I'm like, all right, well, that's the giveaway. And then suddenly ball's just like in my net. I'm like, oh, okay, well, that's fun. Teammate, fun pact. If you didn't touch that, actually would have been better. Hey, GTC. Teammate, that's a giveaway, go. I saw him getting off the wall, so I was like, maybe I can get away with No, where's the scoop? Goal? Nice. Well done. Last time I played Rocket League is for 30 seconds. Teammate cut my play tight, so I got scored on twice and then dipped out. It's honestly why playing with people is so relaxing, because at least you like, you'll still be chaotic. I mean, sometimes in a VC with my buddies Bass and Seb, and they'll play some twos, and they still like yell at each other like, why are you going for that? But like, it's a lot more controlled because people actually know where you're going, you know? So I feel your pain on that. I've definitely abandoned games because teammate does not get it. Literally don't know what's going on with my arrow right now, or air roll. Cannot calculate jack poop. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh my god, dude. All my touches are atrocious right now. I literally calculated that out. undertouch the crap out of it. Even that double, very easy. I put it off target on the first touch. I don't deserve happiness, chat. Just gonna say it right now. Nice, teammate. Should be a free one. Well done. Yeah, thing is with transparent stuff like that is if the moment a teammate takes it to the wide and then Beal goes to the wide, you have to hit it to him as fast as possible. The guy just kept gliding it over, so I'm like, I'm either just gonna go for a demo or I'm just gonna take the easiest roller into the net ever. Nice, teammate. I was actually not trying to hit it that high. I was trying to like let it bounce and then flick it over because the first guy was jumping way ahead of me, but could have been better. Could have been better. Hey, Parker. I saw a short the other day. You guys asked me about if I'd seen the Cozy P short, so I did. I looked it up, and it was insane. But then beyond that, I started watching shorts for the first time, and there's this one about British school children being shown Texas brisket, like slow roasted 16 hours thing. Hey, Snoop. Oh, he left. And then someone said this is literally like if you gave a Mountain Dew to a Victorian child type thing. I'm like, that's really funny. I'm like, that actually is. Because they look at it, they're like, oh, this doesn't look that good. Oh my God. And then they eat it. They're like, oh my God. Every single one of them is like, this is the best thing I've ever had. Pyro, thank you for the raid. Welcome in. I watched you for 1 second during my workday today because I was looking something up on Twitch, and then I clicked on the app and then saw your name, and I was like, oh. You were playing something. It looked like old school RuneScape combined with one of those party games. I had no idea what was going on. What were you playing? Hello, Twitter God. Bro, that tweet's at like 180K right now. Of all the tweets to go viral, it's so funny that it's that one. Oh, it's Kev Pert. My training pack goat? Cheese rolling. Interesting. But welcome in everyone from Pyro Stream. I'm Dana Taco, caster commentator. Cast with Pyro plenty of times. Good bud. Always a recommend for me. Is on my short list. Then beyond that, Rocket League streamer, typically GC3 or SSL. Right now we're trying to get back to SSL in threes. This is not an SSL lobby, but most people I recognize in this lobby have been pretty much that high, so. No, it's in, right? Oh, hello. I can't join the Discord? Sounds like a skill issue, brother. The link to join is on my profile, though. Like, if you go to my YouTube page, it should be there. It's like a hot link on the right. If you're on the mobile app, it won't be there. Love to go crazy with that tweet. I mean, I got like 70 followers on Twitter. Apparently, I plugged my social. Oh! I plugged my socials in a reply, and I got like 1,000 likes, but I didn't get 1,000 subs on Twitch and YouTube or follows and whatnot. So clearly, algo's busted. Clearly, something's amiss. Chat like just worked fine. That's funny. I didn't think YouTube Shorts could click links, so unless you like copy pasted or whatever. Which you can actually do now. I will say the only vaguely AI feature that Samsung has used that I actually like is when you highlight any text, even if it's from an image, it'll automatically pick it up as if it's like a font that you're copying. So that way, like if someone sends me a photo of a code, I don't have to like type it in. Nice pass, let's go. Oh, so easy. Saw Cozy Short, definitely something you can't predict. Turtle reset into a flick. It wasn't even a turtle, it was an Evo. You delayed the flick. It's where you air roll on your first jump so that your flip carries up and over, and it's like a delayed flick. But the thing is, he timed it so he caught it on the underside, which I don't think he meant to do. But I think he honestly recognized in the moment, wait, that's probably a reset, and just tried it out and hit something nasty. Like that's, if he meant to do that, he's the GOAT. But 90% of the time, I'm gonna estimate he was trying to Evo flick that. Oh, really good pass. No! Is that an own goal? I think it's an own goal, yep. I think it's really good branding in general. Like, you're likely to get more numbers on Twitter now. I mean, hopefully, yeah, it was crazy. It was funny because when I tweeted that, it got like 20 likes, and then the next day I went to bed at like 150 likes. Then I wake up and it was literally at 112. I was like, what the fuck? It's just like literally the most like random blow up tweet. But anyway, yeah. Thank you for the raid, Pyre. Yes, please, alert. Go get some food. Enjoy your evening. Enjoy the beautiful beauty that is Pittsburgh. Hashtag doxed. Oh, that's good. Nah, it's good. It's fine. I was so cocky we had that clear and I started moving up. Oh. I was playing the 50. That guy just gave me the clear. Let's assume I have boost. Yeah, I was like, I'm probably not getting that. I was not sure if he had that. I was like, that might go underneath. I should probably go on that. I'm going to get the dunk on that, and I'm not going to go for this immediately. He over-pursued. That would have actually been a really good air trouble if I just slowed down mildly. He's a doctor. Okay. We don't really have a clips channel, I just realized. We should really have like a gaming clips channel just generally. What should we name it in the Discord? Ooh. Hey, Zenith. Zactor, how's your week? How's it winding out? Okay. Uh-oh, 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 no! That was a goal, dude! I bounced so shallow, I thought it was gonna go out a little bit. I'm so angry, I'm low-key. I'm low-key. Never mind, I'm not angry, chat. This game is so easy. Kinda bled, but it's fine, going skiing tomorrow. Oh! So it's almost like I've never been sad ever. I miss skiing so much, dude. Taquito dips? What, for the clips channel? No one's gonna see that and understand what that possibly could mean. Not cozy? Excuse me? It's local banana! Well, we can play after this. I think we're playing UTK. Sorry, Banana. The guy got in the way to the point where I was not 100% sure if I had that read before him. Talking to Matt when he said, oh, okay. I was like, wait, what? Yeah, I was like, what should we name our clips channel? Not cozy? Well, I mean, that's a little weird. What? That's crazy. He bumped so cleanly that I got none of the ball, and I just got tagged purely. Fuck. Oh, I was trying to go for the stupidest angle ever to hit it over the top of that last guy. Taco danger, perhaps? You guys are not good at this, dude. Okay, that works. Yeah. And me, who will be there in a month. Oh! Are you doing the Aura challenge? I mean, I'm doing them whether I play it or not. It's literally just automatically thing. It's touchy topic for Colorado skiing. So really, I'm just middle fingering myself? Don't finger yourself, buddy. I could have taken that off him, but I was like, I'm not 100% sure if he has that read or not, or doesn't have that read. It's fine, doesn't have a double. What? Got cut way faster than I thought he would. Excellent recovery with a banana. Oh! I was playing his 50, bro. Just like gave up on the ball. He literally just tapped it to goal and then left. I was like, oh, he's definitely gonna try to clear it. So let me just get in the way. That's really funny. So what happens when you under jump on an aerial because you don't want to use your second in case you need your flip. Ah, got too heavy of a touch. Just trying to put it down line. Not a good touch, yeah. There's no way, dude. You were so slow on that. I didn't even realize you were there to get the save. Cringe. Cringe by me, TBH. Ah, sorry. I saw banana in the corner. I was like, maybe I can lob it at him. He ripped it out like the moment I tapped that. What's going on here? There's no way. Okay, thank you. I'm like, no way that pitch goes directly to Kung. That's not an easy read. Sorry, Kev. I was actually meaning to leave that. I was going to tap it, but it's not ideal. Yeah. Oh no. I ate salmon earlier and it's my teeth. I literally cannot get these reads off. I might be the worst player of all time, chat. That one was in, guaranteed. But those other two were much easier and also should have been in. Yikers. Okay, well. Yikers Island, prison. Might be a Reddit post, but there's a lot of discussion. The story of a mom who deleted her son's what? His Minecraft world. Ugh. I low-key feel like that's like what parents don't understand about that is like deleting a kid's like Minecraft world or whatever, or like something massive like that. It's literally the equivalent of someone going into a room where you built like a massive figurine. No, not even figurine, like a big like. It'd be like going into an adult's room of like a train set or something, like an insanely like detailed like modeled train thing, and then just trashing it. Like, it's not just like, it's okay, it's just a computer file. Like, no, it's an incredibly long amount of work, a long time, like with a lot of work put into it. Like, it's not the same, like you can't just download a new one, you know? Quit PvP, how's it going? It's going well, especially when you keep ghosting me, dude. No, I'm kidding. It's only because you quit PvP, you're not gonna make me meet my quota. But I'm doing all right. Happy Friday to you. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Yeah, you would steal that boost. Might be, yeah, I mean, it really does bum me out when parents just don't understand the amount of time that, like, a video game you have to put into, especially, like, with Minecraft. You guys seen the guys who, with a whole crew of people, has created, like, a 1-for-1 scale New York City? And it's actually, like, insanely realistic and accurate. Someone was posting, like 4K screenshots of it, and I was looking through them the other day. I was like, this is literally mind-blowing. This is so impressive. They were like using Google Map and like photographs from all over the city to like try to create it as realistically as possible. Ah, almost had that direct. Top corner. A 1-to-1 Earth. Yeah, these people are like super ambitious, but there's enough Minecraft people that I'm sure they could pull it off. Hell yeah, double dunk. Ding. I'm gonna say I should not have flipped right through it if I saved that. Love tuning your streams. You always keep it interesting. Good to know. Over half his life gone like that, but I hope he picks it up and tries to create it. Yeah. Like, that stuff is just, like, sad as hell to see, like, someone trash. I mean, there was a story I remember a while back of a kid who was qualified to play in FNCS or something. He was, like, 13 or 14. And his dad was like, no, you have to go to church. And he's like, Dad, I told you, like, I have this massive tournament. I'm competing for, like, hundreds of thousands of dollars, like... Apparently an org was interested, and the dad was like, no, sorry, you're playing too much. And he threw his computer on the ground and then poured water all over it. And he posted like this TikTok of him just sobbing his eyes out, being like, I can't play FNCS, oh my God. It's just like horribly heartbroken. And I'm just like, God damn, dude, some parents are actual psychos. Oh, he bonked me. Bold to chow that, to fake chow that, but okay, I like it. Nice cat. Ah, if you waited a little bit. Wait. That was a little ambitious by me, I'm not gonna lie. But he bit, so. Just like the wind. Oh, hello. His dad's salary, well, that's the thing, is like parents just don't understand. Like, when you talk to a lot of the esports parents, like in the scene, a lot of them just were willing to give their kid the benefit of the doubt. Like, you talk to Com's parents, who I absolutely love Com Mom and Com Dad. They're like some of my favorite people in all of esports. But they said like Com was smart. He was getting like college offers, scholarships, and whatever, but like it was basically decided like there's really only one time in your life you're gonna be able to be a Rocket League pro. Like, you can go to college and man, I am killing him with these high lobs. What the heck is going on right now? I think he was trying to read the ceiling and he just didn't expect it to be. Did he even touch? Maybe very slightly. I saw the ball go, ooh. But yeah, he was like, you can go to college anytime, but you can't be a Rocket League pro every time. And I'm like, that's kind of what I'm thinking about. It's kind of rough whenever I see these kids with like so much promise and their parents are like, nah, this is a distraction. It's like, do you not realize how much money he's playing for? You know? When you make it to RLCS, it's one thing if he was like, no, I got to delay college, I'm going pro, and he's making like $100 a week in weeklies. Like, that's different. But when you're in like RLCS and he's making like $10,000 like every weekend or something, like, what's the point of going for a job? Like, he's making a third of a entry-level salary like every weekend. Like, let him have that experience, you know? Hey, Taco, it's anime. I'm on my new phone. Who the heck is anime? Am I high? There's never been an anime. You know what? Mods ban that guy. Get him out of here. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Don't do that. How you doing, anime? I once came home from like 10 hours of school to my mom and stepdad cleared half my room and flipped the other side because of bed bugs. I mean, yeah, like fumigate if they're actually worried about that. My mom gave away all my original like 2000 era 90s prints of Pokemon cards to the neighbor kid, and I'm super pissed. I see the prices of some of those cards now, and I'm just like, dude, that could have been such a sweet couple K. I had one of those holographic Charizards. It was good condition. I had it in a sleeve. Because I didn't really like Pokemon the card game. I loved Yu-Gi-Oh, but I was not a fan of Pokemon at all. The card game, at least. The TCG was never really my bag. I'm sorry, but that was so fortunate. I was literally just gonna demo him if he slowed down, then Rosa just missed the touch. I was like, oh, thank you very much. Watch it, Taco hit this flip reset. Yeah, that was an on-the-ground flip reset. Wait, hold on. Oh, that's really funny. I didn't expect the double fake. I didn't expect him to serve that in the middle. You're fine. Okay. I was about to say, like, teammate, that should be fine. And then he jumped right past it, and I got real scared. No pinch. Wait. Excellent touch, teammate. All right. I don't know what these saves are doing. My parents gave my sister DS the custom cartridge in it that had all my games on one card. Ooh. Parents just don't understand, you know? I'm surprised my dad let me get a gaming PC, or my first ever like personal PC, after I wrecked the family one by downloading too much LimeWire songs. Shout out LimeWire back in the day. You know what's funny about LimeWire is that like, they could have just scammed you, like, you know, download a fake MP3 and then put a virus on your computer. But yeah, they did put a virus on your computer, but they still gave you the song. And so you can still listen to my Linkin Park and Jay-Z and Eminem or whatever. And yet, that was so funny to me. Because you think about hackers today, and they're probably just gonna rip you off. It's gonna be like a fake MP3 that's done anything. But no, they actually did give you the file. It's what made LimeWire such an effective malware distributor. I wanted to flip in the reset. Oh, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't see him because he's so far back. Hand me that on PC. Good. Buddy, are you okay? I went up for that. Yeah, I would also be pissed, Godin. What the heck is this guy? What is he doing? He just left. He's like, nah, I'm good. Very easily could have saved that, but okay. Yeah, PC emulation is nice. Close one on the pre-flip. I've been rediscovering some nostalgia, but because there's really good PS2 emulators on the PC. I was playing some older games. My first ever console was a PS2, so some of my earliest gaming memories are a PS2. My very first is Pokemon Silver for the Game Boy Color. My cousin had an extra one because they are an opulent rich family. And I was like, oh, sick. Pokemon Silver is my very, very first video game. And then my second one was the PS2, Ratchet and Clank, OG, #1. Hey, Lurks. How do you hit the ball off the wall, buddy? You're like a brand new player. Don't worry about that right now. Oh. What was that dragon game? Spyro? Probably a bunch of Spyro games in the PS2. I had a Game Boy game on Spyro, and what always made me laugh about it was that it was all the voice acting in it was really funny because it was just like it was that type of game where like they didn't pay to hire voice actors or anything, so it was just people like muttering like they were Sims. Nice. In a box in my basement. Yeah, sometimes I'll go through like old PS2 game lists just to see if anything activates. There's so many games I've owned that I completely forgot about. And it's really funny to like see them in a list and you're like, oh my God, and you flash back to like 4th grade or whatever. Like I remember barely anything from my early days, but those like certain gaming memories will like activate like a sleeper cell code. Spyro walked so Tony broke his... What? I don't even know how those are related. Oh. Oh, you flicked out really early. Luckily, teammate, I was about to say, like, doesn't get dunked here. Oh my God, me and teammate both had the read on that one. I'm sorry. I didn't think he was jumping for that because he slowed down, and then it looked like he turned, but I think he was actually waiting for the read to go guard inside. Yeah, I saw him turn inside, and he wasn't turning toward the ball, so I'm like, oh, he's not going. All right, on your left, he says. There you go. I require more juvee? Yeah, you do, buddy. I got a couple orders from you guys over the holidays. Juvee had a contest, and the more orders, you get like little fun stuff mailed to you. So I think I qualify for maybe 1 or 2 of them. We love Juvee merch. The top seller or whatever for Juvee for the month, they got like a free Juvee fridge, and I'm like, damn, I gotta grind for that next time. That's your peak. That's your teach, buddy. What? What is that recovery? What is that recovery, teammate? What? You're about to get flicked. What? You better shadow that, buddy. Nice. Sort of 312. Hell yeah, dude. I'm glad you like juvee though. Did you know about juvee beforehand, or did you just like try it out and you're like, oh, I actually do like this? Because yeah, I love juvee. I actually had not really experienced it at all before I did like some promo for them for the LG competition, and then all of a sudden I was like, okay, this is like my drink now. So the fact that they actually were willing to be like, yeah, we'll send you some free stuff. I'm like, hell yeah. Never heard about it? Excellent. Well, everybody else, !juvee, get yourself my favorite energy drink on the market. I think it is technically carbonated, but it's just like super lightly carbonated, so you don't really notice it. That's at least how I feel about it. Because I drink it, I still feel a little bit of the carbonation, but not nearly as much as like Monster or whatever, you know? Oh, well, that's okay. There's always a couple skateboarding missions in Spyro. What? I have no idea what you guys are talking about. I didn't play too much Spyro, but I have never heard of a skateboarding mission. A skateboarding? Do you mean like, is it like a rail grind type thing? Like, or is he physically on a skateboard? That's mega carbonated. I don't like carbonated. Well, part of the reason I don't like carbonated beverages is that when you're casting or when you're streaming, you can't drink too much caffeine without a lot of water because caffeine naturally dehydrates you. So when you drink it, it actually constricts your vocal cords. And the more you talk, and especially when you're commentating and you're projecting, it requires a lot more energy and it tears at your vocal cords a lot more. So that's compounded with the fact that if you're drinking something carbonated and you're trying to talk and inhale quickly and whatnot, you'll often get the hiccups or you might have to burp. And when you're commentating, you can't mid-speak go like that or whatever. So I started looking for non-carbonated or very lightly carbonated drinks. And that was Rockstar Recovery was another one that I really liked. A little too much caffeine for me, but like they had a really good flavor to it. I think those are completely uncarbonated, the Recoveries. They have a lot of electrolytes in there, which, I mean, doesn't really necessarily help you, but it doesn't hurt, I guess, as much as just drinking raw caffeinated beverage. Oh, okay, buddy. What? Girl, he turned away that hard. Oh, yellow. SpongeBob games, the GameCube. I actually have, I think GameCube is my least, well, oof, buddy. It's where I'm like the least well versed on games. I didn't have a GameCube growing up. None of my friends had a GameCube growing up, so like I didn't get to experience Super Smash Bros. Melee. I didn't get to experience a lot of like the early SpongeBob games. My first experience with Super Mario 64 and all that stuff was actually on the DS. I'm not gonna lie, Super Mario on 64 on the DS was actually like a legit game. It's crazy how powerful that hardware was that it basically was able to give you like the original game, but like upscaled slightly. Well, not upscaled, but like, you know, transformed a bit. Oh. Yeah, good arrow. Luckily, that's a pretty easy save. No way they overcommitted. Drew, just tap it. Nice shot. Ballcam giving me whiplash. Hi, master. I use sneak energy powder mix. It's hard to take while traveling. I have a fridge in my vehicle. I used to just drink, honestly, I used to think I was saving a bunch of money, but I had caffeine pills, and I still do. And they're like pretty clutch for travel when you don't have to buy a drink and carry it with you. But the issue is that caffeine pills give you like a little bit of the hit. Like they'll keep you focused. But I like the B12 vitamins in energy drinks that give you a little bit extra like perk, I feel like. Like it feels like it's like a caffeine plus because of that. And so because of that, I was like always trying to still find a like a drink, you know? Is that Leapfrog? No, it's called Frogger. How are we getting beat there? How are we, bro, telegraphed that shot for about 6 full seconds leading up to this, and Drew still went high and jumped early. Like, what are we doing here? He has to hit it down. Zoomers ain't never heard of Frogger? That's a crime. Do you have any idea how many Frogger clones there are on the App Store that people love? That are literally just Frogger? Oh, cross the street. Don't get hit by something. Oh, what about these obstacles? You can go forward, back, left, and right, and you just gotta cross the street or get across this conveyor belt or try to go. And I'm like, that's literally just Frogger. That's it. Cross your road? Yeah, exactly. Frogger was the OG. Double quit, sick, I love it. Love the both of you miss, send for it. How's life talk? Oh, it's it. After this sneeze, oh my god. Left's doing pretty well. We finally bit the bullet and we're able to find a car that doesn't bankrupt me. And also, more importantly, works so that I can do my job and not get yelled at for not having a car. Oh. Me and my teammate just played Urowas. I don't think you did. Reminds me of the Frogger episode of Seinfeld. Is that where he's trying to protect his high score? Buddy, you're not. You're not him. Does 900 record. It's a 2022 Kia Rio. You know what's funny is that I like every feature in it, and it's perfect, and it's got great gas mileage. It handles actually like an incredibly well. I was kind of blown away by how good it feels. That's like the review from the Car and Driver review for that year. They were like, this car handles way better than a car it should, like, of this price. But anyway, the only thing that's weird, it's a 2022, and yet I don't have a key fob. The only way to open the trunk is via a physical key or popping the trunk via like the driver's side switch. And I'm just like, what? Like, it's 2022 and there's no fob? There's no like remote access? Like, what? I thought that was like a standard feature on all cars starting in like 2020, like 2016 or whatever. My dad's like 2013 Kia had that. So I don't know, I just thought that was such a weird thing to skimp on. Like, there's Android Auto, there's like an LCD touch screen or whatever in the car, but like there's not a key fob. The guy at the dealership, or Carvana rather, I got it through. He picked up the key, gave it to me, and he goes, "Yeah, I know." And he literally said, I know," because I looked at him like, "Wait, what?" Not exactly something you'd see in the feature list when you're looking for that car. Cracking me up though. There's a small car. No, I mean it's a sedan. I would say it's smaller, but you can still fit like 5 people in it. Might be a little bit tight of a fit if you have like super tall people, but I had a Mini Cooper and I fit 5 people in it when I was driving, and people actually didn't mind it. They're like, surprisingly, this isn't like the worst experience. I had Seb in there and he's like 6'1". You hang with sardines? Keeping on it. Yeah, ever since honestly, it's entirely based off their logo. Like, the Kia round logo is stupid and ugly and I hate it. But like, ever since they have that sharp rebrand of all like the straight line, like modern, they've been on it. All their cars look super sick. It's like the size of a Civic. Yeah, more or less. I was happy with it. I mean, I went and saw it and I asked for a test drive, and it was pretty chill. Oh, not played, we saved everything. I like it. Okay, I like that you called it a RAWAS. No, the Kia new logo is so sick. It's like definitely I would have to say it's the best car-related rebrand I've ever seen. Plus, the new Kias are actually like really sexy as hell. Like, all their new like higher-end ones have like a really nice design on their headlights and whatnot. You know, they got that perfect angry look, kind of like sharp-edged look. Oh, teammate, I really trust you on that one. With their cars, though, like a good minus. No, there's a lot of cars like that where it's like, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, chat, this might be an unpopular opinion. I think BMWs are selectively very ugly. I think there's some cars that I'm like, yeah, it looks pretty good, and then I come around the front and I look at the grill and I'm like, I don't know about that, partner. Like, BMW has occasionally the cars that I think are very ugly. Also, I think Mercedes are also cars that occasionally just look surprisingly plain for what you're paying for it. Classic Butter Girl. What's the car that has literally just like a grid? It's like a gigantic rectangle and nothing else. It's like a Caddy or something. Whenever I see it on the roads, it's like the ugliest thing ever. There's no way. Angle. How are you okay? No, but there's just, yeah, I don't know, there's just some cars that are just like really, they're great feature-wise, they're great like car body-wise, but just like the front end looks so stupid. Actually, you know what car is actually incredibly fun to drive, and in my opinion has the worst ratio of looks to experience, is my mom had a sport model Nissan Juke. That car drove incredibly well, and with the sport mode, it was actually kind of slippery and like fast, and it actually kind of like zipped a little, but the headlights on that car are the stupidest looking thing I've ever seen in my life. It's like a hippopotamus, but I got like winged eyeliner. That's like what I think about. That's the Disney themed games. Disney themed games. I don't think I've ever played one of those, like Tarzan, the video game or whatever. I feel like a lot of those games suck because they're meant to be like little tack-on games rather than like actually like we planned from the start to have this type of game, you know? Julians are tall, but I kind of got used to it. Core members in the V smile. Car looks stupid, but I don't care what my car looks like as long as it's dent up and real dirty. Yeah. That's kind of my vibe. I was like, I only care a little bit when it comes to like a car, because my dad pointed this out one time. There was a really good deal on a Scion Z9. I think it's basically like their version of a smart car. Like it's just like a two-seater like cube. And I was like, Dad, this car is like, it's only 30,000 miles, no accidents. Like, I think it was like $10,000, $9,000, something like that. And I was like, with a 4K down deposit, that's nothing. And he was like, Jeff, imagine picking up a woman for a date. I thought about it, and I'm like, that's such a shallow thing to say, but also, yeah, I don't want to pick up a woman for a date in this. If I'm just driving around town or whatever, that's fine. Also, a lot of those cars are meant to be driven around town. The moment you get on a highway and have to go like 70 miles an hour, the whole car is like holding on for dear life. It's just like not heavy enough. Hit a bump, get sent like a foot in the air. Yeah, the Juke was just like a little like yike, but my God, was that car fun to drive. I remember there was a guy who drove a, he probably worked for the company, or maybe it was a company car, but it was a Ferrari with Supreme plastered all over it. Bright red Ferrari. It was parked in the Safeway parking lot in the middle of Tucson. Maybe not right in the middle, but I'd like to think this guy bought a Ferrari on the condition that the car payment is paid by Supreme if he gets it pasted all over. I like to imagine that was the condition for getting that. That was an insane catch, if only you meant it. Ferrari let him do that? I mean, yeah, it's probably, I wonder if it's like a marketing thing in multiple Supreme places. You know what's especially funny about it is that, and that's why I felt like it was an actual person's car, because it was a Ferrari with like a bunch of Supreme there, but there wasn't a Supreme shop or any store that sold Supreme stuff. So I was like, why is this parked here? And I lived at that apartment for a full year. I never saw someone get in, but it was always in a different spot. So someone was like always in the Supreme park. I'm like, is this like the manager of Safeway? He's earning like 200K a year and he just used it to buy a Ferrari? Or like, I genuinely don't know. Like, why is Supreme splattered all over it? Watch this. Flick! No! The glitch reset! How you doing, Jack? Uh-oh. They just used to gather cards in at night really quickly. Yeah, I'm actually let me see if I can find that. Maybe it's like a marketing thing. Ferrari Supreme decal. Okay, they're actually showing me real decals. Ferrari with a Supreme decal. Nope. Okay, so maybe this is an original car. I thought it was like, maybe it was like a marketing thing, but no, I don't see the design anywhere here. Then again, this was like many years ago, so. It wasn't anything super flashy. Like some of these decals I'm seeing in Google Images are like really all over the place. It was really just Supreme, like in massive, like F off lettering across both sides and on the hood. Anyway. Does that mean Coop is no longer with us? Coop unfortunately has been sent to a better place. No, but I had a mechanic look at Coop and it was told that it would never walk again without $8,000 worth of maintenance. And I was like, I apologize, Actor. I remember telling you, but then I also realized maybe I didn't. So I can't keep that going in my brain. I hear a ridiculous amount out and randomly. I'm sorry, did you borrow like my $40 for a jump box for a Lambo? Hell yeah. I think a Lamborghini wouldn't be fun to drive around normal roads. Bro, the amount of like type feeling I would have if I ever like as a normal person was driving a Lamborghini and then I hit a pothole or something. Oh my God. The entire bottom side of your car. Ka-dunk. Oh. I didn't have to jump there. Could was worth more as a trade-in than 8K repairs, then it's ultimately better for you. Yeah. I was honestly down to like ask about the repairs, but the mechanic was chilling, and then I got a second quote from someone I knew who was a mechanic, and he was like, "Yeah, 8K is like probably the best you're gonna do anywhere." And he's like, honestly, like it's like, is that really worth it for a car that's, you know, pushing 17 years old? So I'm like, yeah. Plus, I'm not a huge fan of like people buying like used cars that are like 10 plus years old, and they're like, no, it actually runs fine. Granted, it cost me $3K a year to repair it and keep it going. And I'm like, at that point, is it really even economical to like, even if it's a paid off car, like distributing all those mechanical costs across the year, you're still basically paying a car payment, except this time you're not able to just, you know, fix your car and then go about your day. You have to like take it to a mechanic and waste a couple days to like wait for it to be repaired. Michigan potholes are whack. It's all that snow and ice. It'll get you. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Yeah, but Coop served me well. He was a good, I think like 3,000 or 4,000 miles. Or unfortunately, he had to visit a watery grave. I did actually push him in to a lake for insurance money. Oh. I sleep because 2:30 a.m. wake up. Blech. Good night, Zactor. Oh. Gonna get a tattoo that says a memory of Coop. Oh, teammate did not predict that. That's fine. Potholes in Mexico want you now. Actually, you know deep down what's my like biggest fear while driving? You guys ever seen those videos of the sinkholes in like South America, like in Nicaragua, that open up and they're like 50 yards wide or whatever? Like, all those people who fall down that are insta-dead. But how are you even supposed to counter that? You're just driving along and then suddenly the entire earth falls apart and you get swallowed by hell itself. Like what? Like, have you seen those videos? That is like, that is my deep dark fear whenever someone asks, like, what's your deep dark fear? I'm like, I mean, in terms of like irrational stuff that I would have no way of controlling, it's like groundwater suddenly causing a sinkhole or whatever. Granted, the way roads are constructed, like in the US, I don't really think they could really ever happen here. At least not at that scale, but my God, dude. They're deep. Dude, it's crazy because when I saw a sinkhole and I first heard about it, like capsizing roads or whatever, well, that's not the right word, but like, you know, like destroying roads. In my mind, I was like, oh, are they like 6 feet deep or something? And then the car crashes. And then you look and you're like, oh, that's like 50, 100 feet deep. Like that is so freaking, I mean, maybe not 100 feet, but like it is like a building, like a building's depth into the ground. Half the time on security camera footage, like you cannot see the bottom of the hole when it opens up. Because it's a massive reservoir of groundwater that like eats away at the material above it. Nice. Good job, Vinny. The swimming in Michigan potholes like fully submerged? Yeah. Actually, it's 50 meters wide, then it was Imperial there. That's fine. My dumbass went to leave it to a raid. Wait, you were going to raid my channel? That's crazy. Yeah, I don't know. Those pothole videos are like literally one of the few. I think the only thing I've ever seen that actually shocked me more was this footage. I think it was like a sheriff's deputy was like drunk or something, and so he went through an intersection, and they were like, "Yeah, guys, pray for this guy. He got into an accident. Unfortunately, he's dead. So blah blah blah." And people are like, "Has anyone released the footage?" And they're like, "What?" And it's literally just this like traffic cam from a gas station at this intersection, and this guy drives into it, going like, you know, on his regular 30 mile an hour, literally a blur, like 3 pixels of a car enter the scene. This guy's easily red lighting it through an intersection going like 120 miles an hour. T-bones that car, immediate explosion, all the car parts like spread to the wind. And I'm just like, dude, that person got turned into red mist, whoever got hit. My God. Like, the most vicious car accident I've ever seen in my life. It's like there's like a ball hitting a T-ball. Like a ball off a tee. Like, actually insane. Yeah, they had the post to be like, oh my God, rest in peace. I'm like, I don't know, man. You murdered a bunch of people that day. Is he okay? Seeing that crash, you're like, vaxxed? Oh. I lost? That's part of playing the game, Soro. Yeah, this chat's for winners only, Sorrow, so you might have to get banned soon. Nice fake. That's why I just joined, boy. Chichi, how you doing? The day I lose, I'll uninstall. Yeah, buddy's at 4,000 MMR, just hoping for a challenge one day. What's up, big dog? It's Friday. I'm in love by The Cure, I guess. I'm not in love, chat. So I'm already married to the grind. Oh. Oh, yeah. No! That was such a clean setup. I leaned into it too much, though. All right, we got to take that away from the wall. Oh, okay. All right, teammate, you might get balled on here. I apologize. Never mind, you're so good. What the? Jay, do you think of the 10 jewels comboed? Excellent, clear. Thank you, Blade Master, also for jewels. Ah. Good catch. Woo! Teammate cooking. Praise, good awareness. I don't know why you would shoot that, but he didn't also expect that. You don't like the happy poops, Matt? Unfortunately, I can't see the happy poops, but I'm glad you guys like it. Yeah, I might. I might like it. Good answer, W answer. New referral order. Let's go. Thank you so much, String Daddy, for the order. I just got the email. We love it. We love it. Jay, do you think of the combos as well? Thank you for the jewels, fellas. How close to SSL? We are either 1 game away or about 17 games away, so. No, we're pretty far away right now. I think literally if I win my next 20 games, I'll be SSL. We're playing Crisp, so we gotta be pretty close to GC3. Crisp is a pretty good player. Gratata. Oh. Flick. Noise. Uh-oh, Chris. I thought I cut ahead of him. I don't know why. Oh, teammate's pretty stupid. I'm not gonna thank you for forfeiting. I don't want to play with you. That was pretty insane that he sees me on near post and he double commits on that for no reason. Like if he just stayed middle, that would have been fine. Hold on, chat. I have to answer text real quick. Oof, not the bounce I wanted. Sure. Oh my god, it's a Lucian, my goat. Dinner time, GG's. GG's, Matt. Enjoy. Insane recovery by that guy. What the? I missed the flip. That's insane. I'm body. Oh my god, I was trying to lob that one. Honestly, I was trying to play a 50, so I got a little bit too far ahead. But no one actually chowed me. That's sad. We're in a party. I was about to say, these guys are pretty organized. Nice pass. Oh, I love it. Oh, God, Illusion, you're so sexy. I knew you'd have to see that, coach. Even if you shot that, it would have been fine. I'm glad I didn't go for the demo, because then that pass would have been perfect, then I would have just, like, not had anything. That's a good play. Oh. Man, every time I try to go above to dunk, it turns out the players don't even want it and they just leave it alone. I disagree on that beat. I felt like I had a good angle on that, but I guess not. Thought I had him on that one. Banger tweet on your face for you page. Dude, that was so funny. I was actually blown away I got that many. It's like still going. I think it's like 190K or whatever. Previous to that, my like highest like tweet was like 3K, I think. Like a non-reply, like a tweet. Oh. Almost insane. How you doing, Doc? Of all things about, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, it wasn't a Rocket League tweet. It was just like a general streamer tweet. Any growth, or is it all likes? I got like 75 follows, I think. I made a tweet like, "Hey, by the way, I'm a streamer. Follow me here." And I'm gonna have to check my metrics to see if anyone actually did follow off that. Got that tweet by itself. The "Hey, by the way, I'm a streamer. Come like in sport or whatever." It had like 1,000 or something likes on it, so a decent amount of people saw it. I should have done it when it was like 30K, but I forgot. But I'm doing all right. We're just trying to improve day by day at my job. And I think we're doing that. I had a successful couple meetings this week. Got some follow-ups next week. I got potentially a very fruitful meeting on Wednesday. Twitter, no, Twitter is stupid. You gotta... I qualify in every regard except for, I guess you need like 500 premium followers or whatever. So people that pay for X, like 500 of them of your followers have to do that. And that's just such a rare thing. You basically don't qualify unless you have like 30,000 or more followers. Yeah, so you need other people who pay for Twitter to be able to qualify to get paid for Twitter. I just did it because in my industry of esports, it's very helpful that you get reply optimization, which sucks for every other type of tweet, but for like esports tweet, when they're like, we need casters, knowing that my tweet will always come up at the top or near at the top is very nice to know. Is it Friday or Saturday for you? It is Friday because I'm in the US. And deep down, Reeve, I know you knew that. Getting farmed by the ETK retirement home, sad. What? Backwards? Hello? Man, Joe Bro, why'd you have to recover on that? I knew I'd surprise him a little bit. No dunk because they didn't clear it. Sad. Why don't you play twos? Play twos all game, get a 3 game. Why don't you play twos? I saw Kung down there. I was like, I don't want to get balled on.
60 seconds left on the clock.
People who ask why don't you ever play twos while coming in during me playing a singular game is really funny. It's like seeing someone ride a bike and you're like, why have you never driven a car? Like, what? Like, I just happen to be riding a bike right now. Ooh, if I time that a little bit better. What? Yeah, we had to go for the pinch there. He was waiting for the dunk. Why have you never been to the... Well, I mean, that's a little different. Yep. Didn't expect that ball to perfectly kill itself directly in front of the net. Or directly down the middle. Cringe. Cringe and mid by me. Hey, kitties, your cat food just got delivered. Why'd you save that? Why have you literally never made a save? I'm queuing 2s and 3s right now, chat. I will get 2s 85% of the time. What's funny is that, like, back in the day, people used to ask me why I don't play 2s, even when I was playing 2s. But that was fine because I was a 3s streamer. I almost exclusively played 3s. But nowadays, I play way more 2s than 3s, and people are still like, why do you play 2s? Yeah, it was kind of just a guessing game. I was like, hopefully he was going to wait for that, but no, he had his dead rights on that. Whoa, what the? Kind of ate my own jump there. Oh, whoa. That was not the flip I wanted. Ah, that was actually a ball that carried a bit more than I anticipated. My bad. Smart play. Yes, King missed the boost and then barely get the touch. To clarify, that was not a bad touch. I just would have been better if I stole the boost too. Oh, he was so pre-jumped, I was like, he's gonna let me get that reset? Yeah, I was trying to hold that. Yeah. A little risky, but I think I should have the recovery. You're gonna shoot that anyway? Never mind. Nice, good job, teammate. Top corner. By corner, I mean right down the middle. Nice donk, demo him. Oh, teammate, my goat. Why didn't I miss that? Genuine question for all the knowers out there. Oh, playing for 50, that guy waited the whole time. He was like, eh, it'll fall. Never underestimate the power of doing nothing. Highly underrated skill doing nothing in Rocket League. I think of the nothing as like the conch sound effect in SpongeBob. Oh, magic conch shell. What should we do to escape the kelp forest? Nothing. Okay, first off, how the frick did I bump you when you still got the shot? Oh, I didn't. I sparked him, though. Okay. When Omar is this hunk needs to pick up the sticks. This is pretty low still. It's like 1660, 1670. That's really embarrassing. Half the difficulty of this rank is literally just like, if I play clean and don't mess up any touches, I will win 80% of the time. And the moment I proceed to not carry or trust my teammate to do literally anything, we will lose every single time. It is like clockwork. It's actually really funny to watch. Like, I genuinely need to do this at one point, but the amount of times I say, all right, teammate should be fine here, and then he immediately gets beat over the top by something I would have never in a million years bet that a player of his caliber would lose, or a player of like a 1600, 1700 rank would miss, is off the charts. That would make a crazy supercut. Every time my teammates let me down. Really good follow by that guy. Yes, King, great flip. That was not being sarcastic. That was genuinely like, I liked how he did that. He like perfectly took away their clear, made him have to like panic a little bit. You have to catch that. Ah, you're fine. Stay in front of it. Nice. Whoa, I didn't expect that guy to be able to recover on that. I don't know if I have that. He missed. That's funny. Yeah, I guess I wasn't going for that. My bad. Uh-oh. Whoa, I didn't even touch him or the ball. I'm sorry, teammate. You're about to get... Just kidding. You're not cooked. Okay, so I assumed he wasn't cooked because he literally only had one play, and then teammate watched him do it. Okay, my bad. You know, I should child. Doing a steel case. I need to get a new chair soon. Oh. Bang! Shoot it! Yeah, I have a little zip chair. Granted, I can't complain too much. This chair lasted me 5 years. Yeah, 5, 6 years now. I got it for free for casting for Nace Star League. Zip chair was a sponsor, and instead of just being like, hey, read this ad read, they were literally like, we find it's a lot easier to advertise this stuff when the commentators have actually sat in one, so what's your address? And I was like, yo? Oh, teammate. Oh, cook them. Never mind, you effed it up. I don't want to support Herman Miller, but I want to get a used arrow or whatever it's called. Apparently they're like otherworldly good. Yeah, the only thing I've learned from like decades of gaming and learning is that actual gamer chairs, like gaming chairs, provide no actual like chair-based value. Like obviously they make you better at the game. Like you win a ranked game because of your chair, but in terms of comfort though. You lose to people with more RGBs or a comfier chair. That's it. I figured that'd be a weird fake. Sorry, teammate. Yeah, wait, String Daddy, hold on. It's not the performance we're talking about. I heard that guy turn, and I was like, wait, if he actually full commits, that's psychotic. Oh, if I scoop that one more time. No! You gotta jump! Okay, teammate almost effed that up to a royal degree. He tried to like go for such a cutesy touch there, and I'm like, you are gonna get absolutely... Teammate, did you actually... it's not teammate. Did this guy actually dunk it into the... That's so lucky! There's no way you meant to do that! I hate that. Cringe. Also, chat, I'm pretty sad that I've put the math together. I put it into the spreadsheet. I think part of the reason it's hard for me to stream nowadays is because I've actually, okay, it's not completely fixed, but I've almost fixed my sleep schedule to actually get on a very healthy like workday schedule. And it's made me like 10 times better at work and like way more productive and whatnot. But I can't stream late at night anymore. I drink my caffeine too early in the day. And my brain's just not awake enough to game. Due to open comms for teammates? No. I did when VC was a thing. Okay. Oh my god, I was playing the dunk. That guy actually just watched. And teammate didn't believe. That was a goal if he went. Is VC gone? No, it's on. The problem is the culture of a game matters a lot when you add a feature like that. So in Valorant and CS and whatever, those games have always had VC. The problem is Rocket League hasn't. And that's actually kind of why people like Rocket League, in my opinion. Like one of those, like, not like the main reason, but like a reason is that you can kind of just vibe. You can just turn this game on and play, and it's not 100% necessary or expected. Whereas in CS or Val, if you're not calming, you're kind of effing everyone over, you know? Oh, that would have been funny. So I think when VC came, everyone was like, yay! And then after a bit, they're like, I kind of like not having to calm, though. And then they just turned it off, and then no one gave it a chance anymore. I like people trying to revive it. Like people, I know I've seen a couple content things of like people being like, yo, turn on VC, and they try to like see like funny moments like with a teammate, like a random, but unfortunately I think the game's population it just isn't built for VC. I think people just like to play by themselves. Well, not by themselves, but you know. Nice. Noise! Chris just would have saved him, damn. Horrible touch. It's about that scoop. Oh, show me how it's done. Never mind. Tried to wave dash there. Didn't quite work. Or wall dash. Ooh, that was a close. That was sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Wait, what? I'll trust Chris with my life on that catch. Nice. Nice save. Not gonna lie, I took power off because I was so convinced I beat him over the top there. My bad. Oof! Missed that boost. Love that. Huge fan of that. Huge fan of that. Huge fan of that. Huge fan of you leaving it as well. Huge fan of you leaving it too. All right. Oh, I was trying to leave the corner boost for you, Chris. He didn't see the vision. You jumped right as I approached, and it made me hesitate, and I was like, wait. I didn't expect the pre-jump at all. Oh, I figured that was an easiest way to get him over the top. My bad, Chris. Sweet. I mean, yeah, you can still hear people in VC. I think it happens a lot in lower ranks if people forget you can turn it off. But, yeah. I think ultimately VC is kind of, like, gone. I personally think procs audio would be really funny. Like, if you'd get demoed, they can hear, like, a second and a half of your audio. Kind of like in Warzone. I think that'd be really funny. But Psionics would never do anything that incentivizes demo play, unfortunately. I think that would single-handedly make Woody want to come back to content creation. Where the Rage compilations would be so super funny. I don't remember Chris being this much of a tool. Following behind someone? Oh, I definitely have a stick drift. I jumped once and my car went on this victory screen. I'm like, uh-oh. I was not touching the left stick. All right, one more win for GC3 again. Let's check where that tweet is at right now. 173K is where it's at right now. That's insane. Yeah, except I get free controllers whenever I want, String Daddy, so... Might have to plug this into a controller thing and then go to Best Buy tomorrow. I got my Best Buy Geek Squad protection, so if I ever need a replacement, I can just be like, new controller please, and they give me a new one. For free! I'm gonna try to trick them. Be like, yeah, this is the controller I have, and then it's the cool pearlescent green one that they released. I don't know what it's called, I think it's Galaxy Green or whatever. It looks so freaking sexy, dude. I just had everything's priced up like games. Controllers are now like 80 bucks or whatever. I will say the PS5 is actually like well built though. I feel like PS4 controllers used to break like every like 2 months, and I'm like, this is actual nonsense. Noise. My bad. Thought that bounce was a little bit better. I look tired today, eh, Muscaria? Nah, I bet you don't. I bet you look radiant. Ooh. Ooh. That man just got juked out of his tires. Look at this. Look at this. Eh. Brutal. Back in the ER? Boo. We don't like that for you. I'm sorry. The weird PS button features? Oh, yeah, 100%. Honestly, when I'm playing on the PS5 and there's like a story game with haptic feedback, I don't mind all the new stuff. But it is a little weird when you're playing a game and you're like, I'm just trying to press that controller. I don't need my controller to like fight me. That's something I always liked about Scuff is that you could remove the rumble sticks. So I never wanted vibration on my controller. So I'm like, can we just like remove it in general? Wait, you flipped past your read? Who does that? Who does that, buddy? That's like 101. Why are you cutting horizontal? Yeah, he said my bad. Okay, never mind. He's fine. Nice. My thumb definitely goes too far and I hit that button. If I did it while jumping with turbo screenshot, completely lock my aim, fun stuff. Yeah. Honestly, I turn off like any touchpad or any like special feature, especially when I'm playing on Steam or whatever. It's just like, I don't need that. The probability to F it up some way and, you know, colossally change your gaming experience is just a little too high. Okay, my bad. I didn't realize that guy was actually brain dead. Squeamore actually just full-on committed to that. If I hit around him, it's an immediate 2v1. All right, chat, we gotta remember, Crisp is gonna be all controlled and patient, and Squeamore is going to be a legitimate psychopath. I'm just glad PS controllers basically work perfectly with like 90% of Steam games now. If you open up like any retro game, I bought so many games on Steam that are from like late 2000s or whatever, they just simply do not work with like a controller. Like you plug one in, they're like, what is this? This isn't an Xbox. And it's like, no, it's a PlayStation. They're like, a what? You sound dumb. What is that? Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. This man is peeking. That was like a flawless catch and flick. Like you could not get a better delayed underneath flick. I'm sorry, buddy. I was trying to pass. I was being cutesy. Nice save. Chris is really good though on Fort. Like I told you. I'm fairly certain Crisp is smurfing. I'm not really sure why, but I feel like I've seen him in like very high ranked lobbies. The fact that he's like not even like GC3 is very weird to me. That's literally the best shot he could have possibly had. God damn. Oh! It's also very weird that he's like being toxic in this rank, considering, again, I'm fairly certain he's smurfing. Kind of weird vibe. Sure. Look at this backpack chat. 6 goals, 1,000 points. Christmas 6 for 7 on shots. That's crazy. I tried to go underneath it. I bumped him. was great since whatever I was pressing holding that with that menu came up when got it. That's pushed. Yeah. Push to toggle is such a weird feature to have on a controller. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, my friend. Remember me, I'm Grand Champ now. Congrats, too good for you. You've been on the grind. Get her done. Boost stuck on power slide. Makes fun. Yeah, I mean, if air roll's active the whole time, every time you jump, it's immediately like, woo! Just immediate spin. Spin to win. What? Sure. Double 50. You know what, Chad's actually really exciting about having a car? Is every time in the future, if I ever want to have a cheat day, there's a place called Andy's Frozen Custard down the street from me. And it doesn't get delivered. There's no way to get it delivered, to my knowledge. I've tried to look for places or DoorDash, and it just doesn't exist, so it's kind of nice to be able to just drive down the street and grab that. Because it's not in walking distance, it's like tantalizingly out of reach. Plus, who wants to walk in the night? The night is where wolves are. I would say, you know, all those suburban wolves, but there actually are coyotes in Chicago. Because they get shipped in to eat all the rodents in graveyards. In like the city public graveyards. It's funny because you'll be like riding the train and you'll look out the window into the graveyard. It's just like a giant like wolf type of thing like sitting in your window. Sit outside the window and you're like, wait a minute. I've become famous one day. I am already incredibly famous. People in Thailand have my merch. But thank you, Lyric. Nice. Imagining getting owned as hard as this guy is. Aw. Ran a little bit out of boost on that. Don't bite, don't bite. Nice. Turn. Nice. I thought he was going to get it do that. That's kind of crazy. Squee, I like the part where you hit the ball, stay for a second, and then leave, and then trust me to get the rest of it. This is also an insanely good touch by Pi. Oh, good bump. Probably another goal. Ah, I pansied it. You didn't need that much of a touch. Oh! That ball was like slightly too far away for me to catch properly. Backboard me. No, you're such a pansy, dude. You're such a pansy. You're gonna give it away like that. Ugh. I miss the days when we had courage in this nation, chat. Oh, you went? Interesting. Okay. Boop. That was a good recovery by Pi. Why? If you lock in, it's a goal. Let's go! Woo! That was really overly greedy by blue team, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why that guy thought I wasn't gonna lurk. Then again, his perspective versus teammate. Teammate who passed, it was more criminal. That was like not really something that was gonna be super easy for his teammate to grab. Again, chat, sometimes passing isn't hitting it directly to your teammate, it's trying to hit it where your other team isn't. And so whenever I see players just like, see basically a 50-50 jump ball as last guy and be like, yeah, I'll deal with that, and just like chuck it over, I'm like, what are you doing here? Oh, no way. Please. Bing! The perfect clear. If I waited a half second, that might have actually gone the whole distance without bouncing. Oh no! We were 1 game off of GC3, and now we're like 3 games off. Crisp with the delay there. Keep it chaining. Dad's the type of person who cycle who lost to a forfeit. That was like one of my most watched shorts in the past like couple months was me pre-flip resetting the ball into a double tap, and then right before I'm about to hit that the flip reset to spike it, they forfeit. And it's me just going, no! And just screaming. Like, why would you do that? And I'm just like losing my mind, and that's it. That clip has like 50K views. How you doing, Momans? Ooh, I thought I went a little too early, but I was in line, so that's all that matters. If I had a little bit more boost, chat, that would have been perfect. Ooh, teammate, tap, tap, tap. I'm gonna leave that for teammate, I say, as teammate. Whoa, 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 hold on. I'm so sorry. I'm so brain dead. What happened here? Teammate's taking an air dribble and taking a 50, so I'm like, all right, they're both diving at it, it's fine, it's gonna be weird. I took my brain off. I can't believe that guy got bumped onto the backboard and then perfectly lined up for an air dribble right down the middle. That was not at all what I was anticipating. I wanted to air dribble, but my back left tire was still on the wall, and so any jump you have in those scenarios, sure, immediately get tagged. So if you jump and your back tire is slightly off, your jump is gonna go forward and not up, because the game, I think, has like a thing where anytime you're driving off a surface, the G-force from like transferring onto a wall is pushed into the ground. So like the physics engine doesn't allow you to like jump up if you're coming off the wall. Caramba. Okay, well. I didn't think exclamation point would get beat here. I don't know why he's pre-jumping that. It wasn't even close. It could have been fine. On stuff like that, that's not even like that worrisome, because that angle that they're approaching for, they fundamentally like can't get any power on it. So I've never really understood rushing those types of plays. Like, you should really only be pre-jumping if there's like a real threat that this guy's about to like absolutely whip one right at your face. That was back post. Good spawn by that guy. You would go for that. Two's main. Hello, buddy? You know what? It works. I'm not gonna question it. Again, sometimes the best way forward is through. W cheat up. Middle? Yes? King? My king? Yes. Oh! So it's just so easy. Uh-oh. Ah, I got baited. My bad, teammate. I thought you were out of boost. You're out of steam even. If I flipped earlier, that would have been fine, but a teammate was like just close enough to that where I was like, I don't know where that guy is. I don't want to risk like taking a horrible 50. Oh. Ah, I should have bumped him and leave the ball. Sad. Can I read this backwards? Yes, I can. No, I can't. Thank you, teammate. Yes, good shot. Oh, the scoop. Oh no, I bumped him on my scoop and that pushed him back behind the ball. It's really funny. No own goal? Cringe. Alrighty, see chat? Easy. One at a time. Ow! Did you guys hear that? I don't think my mic picked that up. Did you just hear that? I'm old as hell. I reached back to stretch and both my shoulder blades went dum like a big like pop. Ugh. Buddy. Ugh, Diego, unfortunately, no one loves you. Unfortunately, not a single soul enjoys your company. That's a crazy good 50 by him, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't expect him to be, like, on it like that. I didn't know he was that guy. Capital T, capital G. Bang, by the way. Oh, just a little too underneath. That was perfect contact, though. Oh. Oh, that's fun. That's especially fun. Okay, my miss is bad, but Nelson, that was pretty abysmal. At least I was playing a shot. Nels just had a wide open read and he just completely biffed it. Oh well. No one really did well in that last one. Man, Diego was really ramping up the no one likes me meter. Wow, crazy. Crazy boost steals. Well, maybe not. Maybe not like that. She, I did. Diego, I have literally never seen you play this well, and it's kind of pissing me off that you've never been like that on my team. Not him hitting all the close angle doubles. What? Score that? Bro says sorry as if Diego didn't save that. I don't know what he means by sorry on that. Like, he did everything he was supposed to. Diego just made a really good save on it. Nice. Wow, that guy in the corner really effed that up. I don't know why he's trying to shadow me while moving away from the ball. While you're practicing earlier? Good. I hear I harmonize perfectly with most instruments. Specifically a kazoo and a recorder. Diego's got to be getting boosted. This man is moving different. I have no idea what's going on. I've never seen him play this well. Either that or he ate his Wheaties. With G Fuel instead of milk. That's insane! I have literally no pads. Ugh. Voice has a lot of overtones, nice complex timbre. Would harmonize well. Good to know. On for it. That's crazy. Diego's definitely paying someone to play on that account. Out of that, he just had a horrible day when I was playing with him the other day. Oh my gosh. That was crazy. The other day he was like, not playing bad, he just was like not doing all that. That was a classic rule of rank then. The moment someone's on the other team, then they're like the greatest player you've ever seen in your life. So I don't mind if I lose the good player. It's more so just like if we're losing because someone like can't touch the ball forward. And it's like, all right, you're struggling, it's fine. We'll get the next game. Nope. Get the next game. Nope. Oh, it's threes game. My brain just turned off. I was like, oh, twos. What is going on? All right. I think J-Bar and Alseg played for Western Michigan University in CRL. Summer series a while back. I think it was him, J-Bar, and Gengar, I want to say. Sorry, Gengar. One of my favorite usernames in all of competitive Rocket League was you know, B+ rank A player who went by Gengar, but originally his name was Gengar, 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 Gengar. I'm like, man, a commentator's worst nightmare. I mean, ultimately, I just said Gengar, but it's really funny to imagine just trying to say that 4 times every time. Your gaming at work videos? Yeah, honestly, I've just been lazy. I recorded an episode, so I'll probably upload that and try to do it by tomorrow. They're very easy to record. It's just like I'm overthinking it. I'm like, I need to like actually edit them. And I'm like, no, I don't. I just need to chop it together a little bit cleaner. Gengar camera settings. Yo, Gengar's camera settings were literally hilarious. He did change him to like somewhat of a normal one near the end of his competitive career. But it was still funny to see him rocking the space station. Oh, what the? Bro, just didn't even try to hit that. Oh. Classic 2s where I was like, that's okay, 2 players are up for that, someone will touch it. Yeah, I'm glad you guys like the gaming at work one. I need to do more short form, long form because I need to reactivate that aspect of my algo. I've been getting like decent traction again in my shorts. The issue is like I gotta complement that with my long form, slowly get those views a little bit more in everyone's feeds. Awesome. I guess the hard part of the gaming at work ones is that I'm trying to record it authentically, like at work, but I only really have time for like 3 games. So it's like 1 day equals 1 episode. It's not really something you can like mass record, you know, and then just like keep feeding games off of it. Wait, I didn't get a 50. I got bumped perfectly around the clear into the open net. That's sad. Man, I need us to stop getting obliterated on the doubles. Like, what are we doing on the sidewall here? Why did you throw it up? If the guy is going that much above you, the worst thing you could do is hit it up to him. Just take it underneath. Take a low 50. Okay. Nice. Okay. We'll take that double. That was a really slow one because I wanted to make sure I put that back post because I'm like, I don't think it scores anywhere else unless I put it there. My teammates are so angry. They forfeited earlier that they won't even say nice shot on that. Okay. See how it is. They knew that was below average. For the Danger Taco. Oh. I was gonna say luckily J-Bar's back, but I'm like he's not positioned for it. Okay, I was trying to play for 50 there, so I'm glad that worked. He's gonna get that. Yes, sir. That's fine. Pretty easy save. Clear that. Oh, actually slap that? No. Okay. That's not good. Yeah, that's fine. J-Bar. Oh. Oh, 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 okay, we're good. Imagine you... Wait. Ah. That had legs for a second. Okay. I'm gonna hope for a 0-second goal. Keep it up. Yeah! Let's go, J-Bar! My goats! Literally said I was gonna hope for a 0-second. Triple tap backboard and he pre-jumped me. Hell yeah. Hell yeah! This guy didn't say anything though. Cringe. This nonchalant shtick has to stop. They're visited by a dark god and cursed to never speak again. They're just speaking aloud in their room. I'm like, hey man, thanks for that pass. They're like, you are most welcome. I am Gelgabor. I wanted to double that, so it go at middle, but I wanted to slow it down. So I was like, what angle could do that? And I was like, belly flop. Glad teammate saw the danger there. I hate it when teammates are like, yeah, you can finish that from that angle. I'm like, it's a lot easier if you just crash the net, buddy. Give your car more power than you could ever imagine. I thought it was always kind of funny when they say, than you could even imagine. I'm like, I don't know, man. I can imagine a lot, you know? That's unfortunate. I didn't realize I ran a boost on that last 50. They meant like, yeah, how am I supposed to commute to my job? Uh-oh, buddy, you can't let me have that. Crucified, no! Okay, we're good. I was like, buddy. Proston, welcome back. I mean, you could say it, but... Uh-oh. Had to save my boost for the last second. Luckily, Crucify doesn't need boost. Just kidding! He hit the break right before that arrow. That was a big mistake. If he just uses natural momentum, that would have been fine. I should have gone for even lighter touch. It would have deflected more. Also, Chad, I bought a giant cup of Munster cheese pre-cut. Probably one of the smartest things I bought in months. Had a handful for I was making my dinner, and I was like, oh yeah. There's a lot of things in life that can cheer you up. You guys ever have Munster cheese? Banger cheese, by the way. Calm down! Calm down! Look at this. Stink on that one, dude. Stank even, with an A. Ugh. Oh, I was trying to get a lot more cutesy of a touch there. Hello? Oh. My D drive, I guess, is full of recordings. I haven't cleaned it up in a bit. I don't know why I didn't delete those old streams. I already clipped them for their maximal value. Ding dong, your D is full. Yes. My D is full of good memories, chat, you know? Wait, what? No! Oh, goodness. I'm sorry. Not gonna lie, chat. I think Crucifix might be a bot, but I can't tell. He hasn't made like a too egregious mistake yet. The fact that every soft touch is a catch is something. It's kind of... I'm not gonna lie, this was a pretty, what's the word, stupid play. Not sure why you're trying to soft catch the ball straight down the middle when you could have just, I don't know, caught it literally anywhere else, but... Sure. All right. Let me see if I can clear out my D. Oh my god, there's so many things I didn't delete yet. Please don't score. Nice, we love it when they don't score. Oh, bro just let it. The reason I was kind of confused is because he doesn't really have a good setup for that. Just kidding, if you don't jump. Well. Taco. Shaxa. You peaked on that tweet, but 172 likes I think it's up to. Not technically a RL tweet, but it was a gaming tweet. A streamer tweet. Oh! It's sad. Got to be, oh, no, easily my all time, yeah. I think before that, my own, like an own tweet that I made, I've gotten some replies that I've gotten a couple tens of thousands off like viral tweets, but that doesn't really count. Like my most like tweet of all time, I think was like 3,000 to 4,000 or whatever. So I don't know what the heck happened there. Alright, this is definitely a human chat, never mind. That was meant to be off ceiling, not like that. Do you support a soccer team? Indirectly. For local support, FC Dallas in the Major League Soccer. And I grew up being a Manchester United fan. Clickbaiting T-baits? Oh yeah, we like that. Got any new followers? Like we got like 70 on Twitter. I don't know how many we get off of Twitch and YouTube. I did plug it at one point. Man, we're getting smoked off these kickoffs. Okay, now we're good. E33. I think I'm gonna stream E33 tomorrow. I don't know if I want to stream it right now. Also, chat, I have officially tried air frying steak from Frozen. I think I told you guys that yesterday. It's pretty elite. Are you not gonna be here tomorrow, Shaq? Are you not gonna be alive on this planet tomorrow? Is today the day I convinced Taka to become a full-time StarCraft 2 streamer? I will never play StarCraft. Anything with an bird's eye view that isn't Civ, I have no interest in playing. And what you just said earned you a closed tab? Me not playing E33? My god. Fine, we'll play E33 in a little bit. The night is still young. The steak BS? Oh. No, see, I was skeptical too, because I was like, wait a minute. And so I found out you could air fry it from frozen. And I was like, there's no way that's good. And I tried it, and it was like shockingly good. Like maybe not like the best. It's obviously better to like pan fry it or whatever. Or like get a cast iron, put it on the grill, whatever. But like, I was like kind of blown away how good it was. Manchester Derby is in 9 hours. I will not be watching in 9 hours. I don't really follow soccer that much anymore. I'll like watch highlights, but I will not watch games live really, unless it like I just so happen to be like doing nothing and I'm like, oh, this game's on. How much is big air fryer paying you? No, I saw a YouTube short. It was just out of like morbid curiosity. I'm like, that's not the ideal way to prepare steak, but I did get a free one from my mom sent over to me, so I was like, let's try that. Oh my god, we're getting cooked. Right, later. Okay, bye, Doc. I played nothing but full party college teams today in threes. Yeah, I bet he was leaving to specifically air fryer steak. He knew it could be done too, but he never had the bravery. The only downside is that like any form of cooking steak indoors, I hate because it always involves like a decent amount of smoke. Like even with like high smoke point oils, fundamentally you're just gonna generate a lot of smoke, and even with like a fan on and like the oven, the hood or whatever doing stuff, I feel like I always end up with like a living room full of smoke. And if you're not careful, suddenly you get the tee, like fire alarm, and it's just like, that's annoying. I just miss the days I could go back on my back patio in Chicago, fire up a little grill, and then make steak there. No, 100%, yeah, like, that's what I'm saying. That's like really the only reason I don't make more steak is just because it's so easy to like smoke it. Like smoke your room. No! I'm gonna spike it for double. He got a lot more distance than I thought he would. I just realized where he was. As soon as I hit it, I realized, oh wait, that guy's upfield, not in the corner or whatever. 2 servings thinking I have some Mar and I ate all of it. Yeah, in H Mart, the like Asian supermarket in Chicago, there was a fried rice from frozen thing, and I'm not even joking. That's like one of the best frozen meals I've ever had in my life. Like it tasted legitimately like restaurant quality fried rice. I was like, I could have been having this all my life. Your stream is getting cooked by... Oh, yeah, I don't know what's going on there. That's got to be the Twitch server or something. It's not my internet. I don't even know if you guys hear me. No, it's yeah, it's like the stream. It's the Twitch server I think we're going off of. Yeah, I'm dropping like a decent amount of frames. A little bit. Only play with brain dead ass teammates. Can't touch the ball in threes. Game sucks so much. It happens, Preston. You'll get on in a better mood and playing a little bit cleaner, and you'll be like, yeah, this game's fine. Because I feel like that sometimes where it's like it's impossible to win. Then I get on one day and then win like 6 straight, and you're like, all right, well, never mind. That's a nice save. I mean, I guess I'm not super surprised in a culture that eats rice with like every meal that they've learned the best ways to make frozen like rice meals. Whoa! You were driving past me! So tired of everything? I mean, that's just what ranked is. Gotta get a buddy to play with. It's fine now, yeah. Nice. Luckiest tap of your life. What rank you at? We're GC2 right now. I was trying to get a different tap, but actually the pass almost worked exactly like I wanted. Okay, we'll go. Ugh. Overplayed that hand. I had enough boost to hit that. I jumped too early. No. Wait. Oh my god, he effed it. Can you land on the backboard? Okay. Oh, I thought he was going to try to demo me, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to take a risk. Drink the brisk here. Nice. Even with no boost, that's pretty easy clear. Nice. Nice flick. Buddy, how are you still have no boost? Grab some pads. Stop. Oh, God, dude. Buddy, you're getting real cocky for a player who can't clear the ball yet. God, frickin', why are you trying to throw? Why are you double tapping it off our own backboard and then chasing a demo before you even know if I have the read? These people have nothing going on upstairs. These people are fucking idiots. It's insane what I have to put up with. Bro says analyze that as if my teammate just didn't literally bend me over right there and ask me, just asked me to handle that. Oh my God, dude. If Twisties is live, I really hope his entire computer explodes. Holy shit. Yeah, that kind of tilted me. I don't want to stream anything else.